All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Guts
And Joy.
and I'm sure by now you already know that we are joying
God's our
and we are the healing.
cup.
And today we want to talk about something very profound and important, especially to married people and to even people that are applying to get married too. It will be very beneficial to them also, and that is what you can do to stay married.
Yes, and this is in healthy marriages. Of course, if there's like abuse and that kind of stuff, then you know, it's a different story. But if this is like a difference of opinions, I think you can always work it.
Now, let me pop up some couple of things here, some statistics here, which I think might drive this conversation a little bit. In 2021, the marriage rate in the United States was 6.0 per 1,000 total population.
So 6 marriages per 1,000 people.
1,000 people.
Okay.
Then in the same year, the divorce rate was 2.5 per 1,000 population.
So that's like almost half.
Almost half of the people that got into marriage, you would immediately like,
Dickheaded.
it is like I made a mistake. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here. But it's funny.
Yeah, that's rough, actually.
And then another one I found so interesting is almost 50% of marriages in the United States will end in divorce, or exactly what we're saying, or separation. Then research estimates that 41% of first marriages end in divorce. Now, let me put it this way. In America too, you have first marriage, second marriage, third marriage. Some people have even gotten up to 6 marriages and
Yeah.
still counting. So
So
what is the problem?
understanding.
Understanding. In what way?
Well, if I feel like if something is not working, it's because the mindset that we have around it is faulty. So marriage in itself is it was God's idea, and everything that God created was good and perfect. Like he with his own mouth said, I created this and this is good. I love it. So the issue is not marriage, but our understanding of what it is, our understanding of what it should be. And also, like, I feel like some people get into marriage thinking that it is about having someone fulfill your needs.
Vibes upon vibes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I was that.
No, but people get
It's a serious matter.
It is. It is. People get into marriage thinking that it has to be like this this thing that serves you. But I find that what happens in marriage, especially as you're caring for like someone or caring with someone and creating a new culture and all that kind of stuff, that the challenge is knowing that it's really about you serving the other person. So I think sometimes we have the wrong idea, and also what adds to it is that a lot of what you see on social media, what's being televised, is usually things that lead to dysfunctional behavior in marriage. And the people that are not necessarily having a great time but are doing it well are kind of lost in the noise.
Yeah, you raised a whole different points, which I think on their own, we need to dig deep inside them. Number one is the mindset that people come into marriage with. I've seen people that say, I'm not going to disturb myself. I'm not going to give myself any headache. If it's not working, I'm done. and they get into the marriage with the mindset that
There's a back door somewhere.
the back door
Yeah.
there and I can easily
Take that
take
exit.
that right and get out. Meanwhile, they have not even tried to work it.
Well, they may have tried.
But it's not. This is one of those ways
that is
the guy or the lady,
Yeah.
abusive, not with words, not emotionally, but genuinely, some people have not tried to work it there. They are just on their high horse. If it's not working, I get out. And you see, those are some mindsets that people get into marriage with, because you've heard about first marriage, second marriage, third marriage, fourth marriage, and counting. All these people wouldn't be the issue until you talk with the person, really.
Oh yeah, you find that it's a very
You understand
Yeah.
perspective. But, okay.
I mean, it might not have even been something detrimental if they took the time to.
But how do we fix this mindset thing?
How do we fix the mindset thing?
Because I think it's a pre-marriage thing now. How do we fix that mindset of people that wants to go into marriage? Somebody now might be watching and already has some kind of skewed mindset about marriage, like, hey. And let me also mention, that mindset also could be, all my guys are getting married. It's my turn. Let me, do it let me just tick the box that I'm already married. It's one of the reasons. Yeah. I tell you, I kid you not. It's one of the reasons people get married. And some persons it's like competition. This person has done their own, this person has done their own. So me, I need to come in with a bang. So I'm not even thinking about the life after the ceremony. I'm all about ticking that box. I'm married, and that's why you see a lot of Vegas marriage. Impulse.
Oh,
Impulse.
I was like, a Vegas marriage.
Impulse.
Yes. Okay. The concept that comes to mind is you behold, like as you behold, you become. So, what are you beholding? What are you seeing? What is available for you to see? What are you hearing? What is available for you to hear? I feel like that's what truly affects your mind. There's a scripture in Philippians that talks about like setting your mind on what is true, what is honorable, what is worthy. So like, I feel like that same thing can be applied to marriage, because there are a lot of concepts that are out there about what marriage is. Some people think of it as a contract or just a way to be able to save on your taxes. Although if you're paying since you've been married, which is I'm not understanding, but anywho, like your concept, what you think it is, what you're hearing that it is, what you're seeing that it is what affects your mind.
Your mind.
So
So
I guess for us, like, what were some of the things that we did that worked? So instead of offering what isn't good, what are some things that people can behold that?
for me, coming into marriage, I knew that I needed to get it right. For once, I didn't have divorce anywhere in the dictionary, no.
You didn't have a prenup in mind.
No, like it has to be it. And this is the person and this is the person. So it was back there in my mind. And good thing also, I had a couple of persons I could look at. Number one, my parents. Then also the lady I got married to, her parents too. We are also, people you see that have been long in marriage and counting.
practically everywhere together. Practically
Yeah, that's right.
everywhere together. So
Very-
those are, we see, you need to keep things before you that you are looking at. Even right in the marriage, look, people get into marriage, right? They're already married and they still have a lot of fantasies in their head.
Those are good fantasies, right?
Fantasies like what?
Like moving type of marriage, unrealistic expectations, right? And not with what you have on ground. And truth be told, what you have on ground, you can build on it and have great outcome. But because of, I'm still talking about mindset, the things we have already built up in our minds, the high horses, the fantasies, we can come down, right? And the moment you are not getting that output from the guy or the lady, next thing is, I can't take this anymore. And the person is already looking for a way out. Whereas you can come down to the reality on ground, then focus your attention on people that have gone through that path. And I think that's one of the things that God, deliberately did for us. And I give example, for instance,
Okay.
when our pastor, and good a place to talk about Pastor Steve and Dr. Ona, when they shared some of their examples as early married couple, you see certain similarities. So it makes you know that, okay, some people went through this thing that I'm going through now. And it gives you courage to know that if they pass through it and they're doing this amazing thing, I can also go through that. So who are you watching? Who are you looking at? Are they people? It's also a place to talk about building community of accountable persons, that you can really hold yourselves accountable and work together with the mindset that we're not running out of this thing. Now, another major area which we'll kind of touch and then we leave it for a good time is poor financial alignment. One of the biggest reasons why people run out of marriage is the issue of finance. You want to talk about that a little?
I just thank God for where we are now. Yeah, we just have we had different views about maybe not how money is to be used, because we're always thinking about how to use it for the kingdom, but just how to steward it well. Is
Hey, look for who interpret that for you.
But yeah, just how to steward money. We had different views on that. But thank God we've, been able to enroll in some trainings and things that have helped us to.
Sometimes also people understand finance to be my money, your money. Like, don't cross this part, I don't cross that part. So keep your thing, I keep my thing. But hey, if you want to do marriage together, if you want to do this marriage thing, it's our money. It doesn't matter who is earning what or who is earning what they are, but it's what we pull resources together for what we want to use it for, right? It's one of the things that we have done, and it's helping us to, do this marriage thing. So, we can also look into that. But I kind of think that this money matter would, need to dissect it even deeper on that. What other thing?
Well, I would say just knowing that you're on the same team. Sometimes when you're having a heated discussion, or just a difference in opinions, or if someone even just does something that you may not be so happy about, just knowing that those actions are not deliberate, or at least extending grace that it is not deliberate, and knowing that you are on the same team. Like, there's nothing that I'm doing in this marriage that should feel or be interpreted as Joy is doing this so that I'm bringing God's arms downfall, right? And there are certain things that will happen where, I have to check myself and be like, was he being mean? No. We're on the same team.
But let me put it this way also. Even if you perceive it that way, like let's say I do something and you perceive it that, hey, it looks like he's being me. There is nothing wrong in having a conversation about it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't keep it. Don't, because the more you keep it, the more it builds up. And the more it builds up, the more resentment begins to come in. And once resentment begins to come in, then you are towing this path that we don't want you to tow. So
Yes.
always be free to have a conversation. And you that they are coming to have conversation with, please be open-minded. Don't be defensive.
But
Say I'm on the same team.
we are on the same team, but that also determines how I address things when I don't like them. So if I say I'm hurt in that same scenario, you said something and it hurt my feelings, my mind shouldn't go to he's being a bully, but rather what he said I don't like. And so even in communicating that, it's not I don't communicate it as you're being mean to me and you're hurting my feelings. Like, it's more so stating the fact of how something made me feel, and knowing that I guess even in everything that we do, like, I separate behavior from character. So I shouldn't attribute anything based off of what your behavior is.
You tell me that this is how he is, right?
Yeah, because I feel like that's a way to really, you're not extending grace, and it's just not. I don't know. People get married and they have, the wedding feelings, and then somehow down the line it like fades away. But like, I have to remind myself that you're still the person that I stood in front of that altar. I was like, I love you, and I shouldn't allow my mind to forget that.
Okay, I think we'll end this one here. However, tell us the things that you are doing currently to keep your marriage going. And other things you also think we should talk about, that should help people keep their marriages going through. And by the way, you can follow us on Instagram. That's Joy in God's Arm. Same thing with TikTok. Then like our posts.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And just in case you want to write us an email, it is joyingotsarm910@gmail.com. joyingotsarm910@gmail.com. Send us those emails and we'll be very glad to respond back to you. But for now, till we come your way again, keep making that marriage work.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Love you. Okay.